Hello. ZZ, why are you streaming GB4 again? That is a very good question. Also, why is it so quiet? It's because I turned the audio off in this game. Hey, hey! I'll turn the audio off for purposes of the stream. I mean, on for the purposes of the stream. I have been messing around with the game a bit lately. So, you know, again, I have this gap in my schedule right now where it's like, I don't know what to play. It's like, we have like 5 days until Dragon Age the Vilgard, and I don't want to start a new playthrough of anything. But the music still sounds loud to me. Hold on. Like, I don't want to start a new playthrough of something not knowing if I can actually, like, dedicate the time to it. So, there's just going to be some random stuff this week. Maybe go back and take a look at some other games I've played before and any thoughts on. Anyway. So what has happened with Gundam Breaker 4 since the last time I streamed, which was well over a month ago now. So a couple things. There's been events in the game. There's two. We're on the second event right now in the game, and there's been patch updates, and there's been the first wave of DLC has been released. Sadly, I do not have the DLC, so you will not be seeing that in this stream. I have not purchased a season pass for this game yet. Eventually, someday I will. But I think I'm going to wait until all the DLC and all the extra missions are added in, are available. Then I'll probably get it, and then I'll probably do a stream where I play through all those extra missions and everything, so. But that's not tonight's stream. Now, I figured we'd talk a little bit about the update here, just because they have done some nice things to update the game. So, the good, bad, and the ugly of where Gundam Breaker 4 is right now. Let's start with the good. So, they updated the game. They added in some much requested features and quality of life updates to the game. Well, all the way down to the bottom. Look at this. Confirmation dialogue options for the body parts, for the high rarity parts, for the labeled items. This is the thing builders, including myself, have been wanting since release to happen. So, now that that's turned off, that annoying little notification when you're trying to synthesize parts in the build menu, it won't pop up anymore. It won't come anymore. I'll show you. Show you right now. I need to find a duplicate part. Hold on. Atlas Gundam right here. See? Excuse me. So before, what would happen is, as soon as I select that part, the dialog box would jump up and be like, "Hey, are you sure you want to do this? Are you really sure you want to do this?" And you have to manually click yes. Okay. Thank you, mommy. I have to click the yes so I can synthesize the part. Don't have to do that anymore. It's just done. That's it. That gets a giant thumbs up from me. I'm sure everybody loves that now. That is the thing that is people have been wanting for a while. They finally did it. So we did get a couple of free DLC suits. 3 suits that were added. I made a couple builds out of them. So we got the parts for the Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam. You can kind of see my interpretation of it right here. I tried to make something colorful out of it. The only real change the head. The head's from the Perfect Strike Freedom Gundam. I just want to put a different head on it. It does have the Disruptor. But funny enough, the Disruptor's not really visually interesting to look at. It's just... it doesn't really even do anything. It's just a single powerful hit, that's it. I think it's an okay Gunpla in the game. It's not... I don't think it's the best at anything, really. It's okay. The other ultimate it has is this big, like, shockwave attack thing, where it just jumps in the air and does this electrical shock ball attack. It's a little more visually interesting. But it goes so fast, it doesn't really seem like it does much, so, but whatever. The other thing that was the Caliborn. Caliborn! I have my gold and black version of it. You can recolor the frame on this, which is also pretty nice too, which is something I noticed when I was messing around with it. It's okay. It doesn't offer anything that's a super big advantage over any other Gunpla in the game, but, you know, it's fair for people that want it. It's okay. If you're curious, put this in. Even though the V-fin is technically a clear part, you can color it. I have it on this metallic red right now. But the game is treating it like a opaque part, almost. It will change color if you go into battle mode. So again, we got some good stuff here. There has been some good updates to the game outside of the paid DLC. So, oh, I need to switch to a better suit here. Hold on. I don't have this thing upgraded, so I can't really use it for anything. Hold on. It's like... let's see what the right one was. This thing is... yeah, I was messing around with this one here. It's okay-ish, but the level's not very high on it right now. Oh, let me use Stiletto. Okay. I was messing around. Because that's what I do when I have nothing better to do in this game. I tried to make a Gundam as tiny as I could. And I also tried to make a Gundam as big as I could, too. Just for laughs, I want to see what I can do. I want to show you Stiletto. I'm going to show you this thing. I'll go ahead and do the event with Stiletto. It's really funny. Look how tiny this thing is. I barely get up to the hips. I'm smaller than an SD kit now. I can barely get up to the hips on a high grade. It's so tiny. I'm going to talk about that later. You see that? Remember that. I'm going to come back to that in a moment. We're going to do the event first. There's not a lot to the event. So right now we got like a special battle event. The previous event was it was a build event, I think. We were just designed to build and upload it to the gallery. Unfortunately, I missed that event. As like, by the time I actually got around to playing GB4 again, the event had just ended. So I unfortunately missed out on that. But I didn't miss this one. So this event here, it's an online mission event. It's like a 5-wave survival game. It's like a mini version of the survival mode almost, except it's only like 5 waves. So you have a battle, survival is complete, top score until you die. Top player receive blah blah blah. So you get a custom title to a future never ends. Clan rank top 50 or individual rank top 100. Remember that. I'm going to be coming back to that in a bit. You get a few enhancement parts mainly from this, but I'll go ahead and do it with my super tiny Gundam here. It'll be fun. I'll make this entertaining somehow. I gotta have some fun with this. See, I'm so tiny, I'm out of the frame now. Yeah, limber up my hands here. Yeah, this thing's kind of fast. Probably not going to score the best in the battle mode, but it is kind of fun to use. It's almost a little too fast. It's just fast enough sometimes, well actually it's plenty fast enough to get enemies stuck in a combo lock in the air. Let's see if I can get any of them combo locked here. Any of those ones. I gotta knock them into the air first. They go fast. Oh, okay. I almost got the combo started there. But the opponent died. This is an okay event. It's not really anything really amazing. In fact, the mobile suits you fight. Okay, here we go. There we go. Just air comboed him to death. I swear, it's actually really hard for me to follow what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep up here. I do wonder if I have a smaller hitbox, is it harder for the enemies to actually hit me? I'm probably not clever enough to figure that out. By the way, is there supposed? Yeah, there's supposed to be music. The music is like so low now. It's weird. Like it was loud in the lobby, and now it's quiet in here. It's weird. Also, a little fun little side effect of what I made here is that I can bunny hop with this thing. Bunny hop. Oh, here we go. Oh, almost. Combo broken. There we go. There we go. Air combo. Boom, 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 boom. Dead. Man, I wish enemies should stop going this little corner here. This makes it really hard to hit them when they're in the corner here. Air combo to death. Like boom, 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 boom. Once they get in the air, they're dead. Just so fast. Now the scary thing is that it is possible to go even faster in this game. It is possible to go faster. I don't know how anybody's going to manage faster than this, but it's pretty darn fast right now. Oh, comboing. Get him. Now, I'm kind of glad this thing is only 5 waves, because I would not be able to keep this up for 50 waves. A little too crazy. There's air combos for days with this thing. I've actually done bounty mode with this thing already. And yeah, it's possible to just combo the bounty mode gunplas and just straight up kill them, stun lock and kill them with the air combos. Easy to do with this thing. Takes about 15 minutes to kill them of constant air comboing, but it's doable. I've done it before. It just takes a while. Is there one more enemy? One more, is that it? That's wave... Oh, it's wrong, wave 4. Oh, this one wrong. Zoom. No. Alright. Yep. Legend Gundam is going to be a little tricky because one of the updates improved the functionality of funnels. So funnels actually work a lot better than they did before now. It also means enemy gunpowder funnels are more dangerous too now, so you have to kind of remember that. There's a trade-off to everything. You have to watch out for Legend Gundam here. You may try to use his dragoons. They can be a bit of an annoyance now. Yep, here they come. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm kind of fast enough to avoid most of them. See if I can air combo him. There we go. Just kill him and keep him from doing the dragons again. Dead. Guess I'll try awakening here. I don't really have this thing set up to take good advantage of awakening. Here we go. Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh, this is supposed to be like the end scenario for Gundam Seed. That's what this is based on. Not just random stuff. Okay. I don't know why it took me this long to realize that. That's why I'm only fighting Zap stuff. Okay. Oh, I almost had a double combo there. Like, I'm actually just small enough where I can just pop and hit the enemy in the face. And it's usually enough to knock them in the air for me. Then I can just combo them, air combo them to death. I will admit this event does get a little boring after a while. It's like, oh, more Jins? I gotta find more Jins. How many Jins do I have to kill? Oh, double combo, almost. There, done. About, what, 7 minutes total? 7 minutes. Item reward screen. Okay. This is a good chance to point something out. So that option to turn off the ability for the notification for the high rarity parts, keep in mind it also applies to this screen also. So normally what I've been doing is I sell all the low rarity parts automatically, but if I turn that notification off, it'll sell everything. So just like that. So if you want to keep high rarity parts in the rewards screen, you need to turn the notification back on again. A little bit of a contrivance or caveat to the option, but probably not that big of a deal. I usually sell most of this stuff from the mission rewards now anyway, because I don't want to have a whole bunch of useless crap in my inventory. I just auto sell most of that stuff. These things, I sell these most of the time now. I don't bother keeping them. So I may glance through them just to see if there's anything like outrageously interesting. But 99% of the time just isn't. I already have a lot of good ability cartridges. I don't really need any more. I have a whole bunch of good ability cartridges now. And that's just from playing the base game for the missions that I played earlier in the year. Don't need anything else. Anyway. That was the event. It's okay. It's just okay. You know, it's one of those things where you might do it a couple times just to see what you can do with it, but yeah. Anyway. The leaderboard. Or as I like to call it, the thing that probably shouldn't even be in the game to begin with, but it's the leaderboard. Let's take a look at it. So you can see I'm at rank 4089. I see a lot of varying times. Scores are pretty even around here. So, remember those things I told you to remember? Let's first talk about the mission reward. You can earn a special unique rank by getting in the top 100 individual solo or top 50 clan. Why don't we take a look and see who's in the top 100? Here. So remember, it's the top 100 scores. I'm gonna ask a question here. How many of these scores do you think are legit? Just in the top 12 here. Well, I can see quite a few abnormalities. And plenty of other people have noticed abnormalities in the scorings. But hey, for hell of it, let's just go down the list here. '25 to 36 ranking. Some curious stats here going on, even in this ranking. Let's go down some more. So seeing a bunch of zeros for the time completion. Yep. More zeros. More zeros. Zeros. Okay, now we're probably starting to get into possibly legit players are now. The times are mostly consistent. Scores may be possible at this range, I don't know. But at least they seem consistent now at this point. The numbers don't seem strange. But anyway, that's the top 100 right there. But you don't have to go up the list too far. I start seeing some weird stuff here. Like this person has a score, but a time of 0. 0. Time of 0. Time of 0. Alright. Let's go back to the top. So, what exactly is that there? The relatively high score. That is 4,294,967,290. And the other two just below are very, very close to that. So you may be wondering how the hell you get a score that high. Well, the short answer is you don't. Not without fiddling with the game code and using something probably called cheat engine. Or how about this one here? Wave 40. In an event that only has 5 waves. This person's got a play time of 70 hours in the event. Do you really think they played the event for 70 hours straight? I don't think so. I don't think anybody would do that. So, so yeah, remember that gunpla I pointed out? That's this guy. Or person, I don't know what their gender is. Somebody, I think, also pointed out that they're, it's Chinese, but their name literally is supposed to be like cheat engine. The name. So that's interesting. This one too. Very much the same. I actually wonder if these top two are the same person. Simply because the building style of their gunpla is almost identical between the two of them. So, yeah. Oh, they put Tau there. Okay, so the game defeated my point I was going to make here. But anyway. So yeah, that is the ugly side of this event. That has been plainly pointed out by many people, not myself here. That there are cheaters on the leaderboard. Cheaters, hackers, whatever you want to call them. And you know what the funny thing is? It's not a new thing. This has been a thing since the game started. Like, let me go over to the solo ranking here. Like these numbers here at the top. Again, same person there. It's the same person again. You got stuff here at the top here, and you're kind of like, huh? Like, okay, they got a max builder on it. But again, are these scores legit? Because I have some questions. I have a lot of questions. But I think my biggest question here is, why isn't Bandai Namco doing anything about that? Or about this? How many of these people have been on the leaderboard since the first week of the game's release? With ridiculously high scores. And they're still here. And I know Bandai can ban people from the game. I have heard of it happening to people. Now, has it happening to these people? I have no fucking idea. It doesn't seem like it's affected many of them. It doesn't seem to be a good deterrent either. So, I don't know. Bandai Namco, if you want people to take your game seriously, then maybe you better start taking your own game seriously. If you want people to care about the events, especially ones that involve the leaderboard, then maybe maybe you should just put the minimal amount of effort into ensuring that the leaderboard stays legit and as fair as possible, especially if you're going to involve rewards for people that require meeting a certain threshold on the leaderboard. Because when you have most of the top 100 rankers are obviously cheating, it's like, what's the point? Why bother to aim for a high score if you know the vast majority of the top 100 players are just cheating? Why bother? So, unfortunately, that is the ugly side to this event. As really, maybe not quite shining a spotlight on it, but it's definitely drawing some stares, including mine. You have to wonder, what Bamco, what are you doing? Why are you not doing anything about this? Some people say Bamco is, but I haven't really seen a lot of evidence of that. Because like I mentioned, there are some people that seem to be cheating that have been on the high scoreboards since the game's release and are still there. So, you tell me if Bamco is actually doing anything. She better provide some evidence for that. That's all I'm saying. Because I can look at the leaderboard right now and see what's going on. But anyway. Enough about the event. So, rant over. So let's do something else here. Actually, you know what? I'll show off Chonker here. Chonker is ridiculously big, but very hard to use. I don't really have it upgraded very well, so it's actually kind of weak. I just want to see how big this thing is. I want to see how big I can make something. Yeah, it's so big it kind of fills the entire screen. So I went from tiniest gunpla I can make to the biggest thing I can make. Just, I can step on it. Step on the SD kits now, if I wanted to.
This is the mission desk.
You want to know what's really funny? What is superbly hilarious? It's when you do a story mission. Let's watch the cutscene play out when I have a giant ass gunpla. Actually, can I skip? I'm gonna skip this. Blah 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 blah.
Wow. If we want to be as good as him, we'll have to work even harder.
You see his leg. You like my leg?
Doing the same missions, we have to try something new and really push our limits.
I was thinking the same thing, Lynn. So I found us a high difficulty mission.
A high difficulty mission.
What makes them
Boy.
Allow me to
It's like all you see is my legs.
You see, these missions.
Oh,
What?
Well, so
I know, not the left butt.
Oh, come on.
in case you're wondering, like this thing almost is as big as a perfect grade. It's actually the same size as the I forget the name of it, the little SD dragon gun. They don't even fit in the hangar. Anyway, I'm about the same size of that little SD dragon Gundam thing you fight in the arenas. I'm about the same size as that thing right now. Yeah, this is a good gameplay here. Kind of hard for me to see what I'm doing because I'm so big. Yeah, my mega rifle just missed. So, I'm probably gonna make a few adjustments to this thing. I might do that tonight, actually. I do have the atomic bazooka on it. Just because it's easy to hit things with it. Not because it's practical. What I should do is add some more funnels, because funnels work pretty well now. Don't have to be bothered too much with the funnel. The funnels can just kill stuff now.
Yeah, stage complete. Man, he wasn't kidding. These enemies are tough. If the basic mobs are like this, how strong is the boss gonna be? Got you! What was that?
We saw that same graphics glitch before, didn't we? Huh. Looks like everything's still working fine, though. Let's focus on the mission.
Big chunker.
A mini-boss, huh? Can't wait!
Now, unfortunately, one of the downsides with this thing is that the beam cannon has a really... The EX beam cannon, really hard to hit things with it. 'Cause I'm so big. It just kind of shoots over enemies most of the time.
Let's do the next one.
Okay, perfect grade. Now, as big as this thing is, I don't have this thing built to deal with perfect grades very well, so this might take a little bit of time. I'm actually walking on the perfect grade. I'm walking on it. Yeah, see, my beam cannon goes right over it. Over it.
Well, that was kind of a letdown. Was that really a high difficulty boss?
Not really.
Maybe it was a bug? Remember, we saw the level glitching out earlier, too.
Oh, so we missed out on the real fight? Fine, but we have to come back and clear it for real next time.
Again, all you see is leg. Leg.
Hey, look at that score! That was perfect!
I got legs for days. But I can't hit nothing with my special beam cannon. Because I'm too darn fat. I don't know the class in my ass cheeks. As you're learning the guards. Dummy thick. Well, I should probably change the name of it to Dummy Thick. That would be funny. Alright. I got some time. Let's try tweaking this thing a little bit here. I think what a good idea is to try and maximize funnels with this thing. Because it's so hard to see what I'm shooting at with this thing. Because it's so big. So, what other things have funnels? Well, I have the funnel backpack. I can add funnel parts. Dun, dun. Look up his. Do you want C funnels or regular funnels? There's also the gun bits. Let's see, where could I put this? Yeah, this is the problem, is I can't zoom out any further. I can't zoom out. I'm too big. Just too big. I think that would be a good place to stick this thing. I mean, I guess in the knee is fine. It's a base spot, I guess. I wish they would swap some of these buttons for the camera controls, because I don't like the way they're set up. Yeah, middle leg. Adjustment. Let's see. But I also like to be even. And it was funny, like one of the things they offered in this game is asymmetry for your builds. But I still kind of build in a symmetrical fashion. It's just the way I prefer to do things. So I may take the particle cans out because they're kind of not very useful. Just put more funnels in. I don't know how many funnels I can have running at the same time. Let me see here. Because if I can just turn this into a giant funnel build, that'd be cool. Okay, so I can have that out, and I can have these funnels out. I mean, this is a good example. Funnels are a hell of a lot better now. So if you want to make a funnel build in this game, it's actually viable now. Just what I mean, I guess I'll try to do it with this thing. Alright. I'm gonna test something here. Let's take out one of these. Replace it with a different funnel. There's the C funnels. So this type of build would probably require something to really maximize the EX gauge as quickly as possible. Ah. Now we have 3 funnels going. Okay. Interesting. Also, another new thing to point out. The filters, the search filters on the list, massively expanded now. That is so much better. Now, what I'm looking for here, I'm gonna see if I can find, see if there's a trait to boost EX gauge. Gauge. Enemies defeated. Have enemies defeated with an EX skill, which is what the funnels are. So I get a 9, 9, and 9. That gives you some movement speed. Alright, well, let me just see how far I can push that. 2 of those. There are traits I could add to the parts which I haven't done yet. But doing that on stream is a little boring. No, I'm probably not gonna turn the gauges on here. Do multiple enemies. Okay, see, we're getting some EX gauge back from that. 7. It's not like these things are super powerful, but, you know, they'll get the job done. Or I should pack on maybe more guided missiles. Yeah, see, I'm back up to 9 now. Okay. 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 Let's add some guided missiles, because these beam sabers really aren't that useful. Missile pod. With the targeted missile pods. This thing here. Yeah, just put it there for now. I always keep clicking the back button by accident. It's just UI jank. Still gotta deal with that. No, it's just a multi-hit thing. I'm gonna check. Oh, yeah, to get some cooldown reduction. Yeah, unfortunately, you do still have to kind of pick and choose what you want to do in your build. Like, I can't get cooldown reduction for everything. You have to focus on what you want to do with the build. At least I can maintain the EX gauge pretty well with this. No. So, I mean, this is a build that could potentially work a little easier. I have to figure out a way to make it look a little less awkward. Let's assume for the moment this will work. Let's see how it works in practice, though.
This is the mission coming!
You know what? Chapter 3 mission. Let's just give the give him something interesting here. Big. And yes, that is an SD head on this thing. If the SD heads are big.
Gunpla battle, ready, go! Careful, this one's not gonna go down easy. Too weak. Looking good.
Yeah, it works okay this way. Still need some further refinements to make it really good, but this could be an interesting way to play. An enemy ace, huh? Let's see what they've got. Actually, I want to check something. Trying to see if there's a way to adjust the camera distance. Distance? There, distance from the mobile suit. Does that help? Okay, that does help a little bit. Alright.
Well done! What's next?
Our team is unstoppable. In my sight.
Boom. Kaboom.
Another successful mission. These results, impressive indeed.
Impressive indeed. Okay, so big chunker is getting to be a little more viable. Gonna do a lot of tweaking. I'll probably do some more tweaking on my own for this thing. See if I can make it even. Can I make it even bigger? I don't know. Maybe. Can it be bigger? Can it be even bigger than this? Who knows? I don't think there's really much else here. Oh, by the way, I need to present Doom Ball. Doom Ball is my cheese build. Yeah, I'll show Doom Ball here. There's this nice bundled up little ball of death. That's what this thing is. It's by far probably the most powerful thing I have built in the game.
This is the mission desk coming.
Let's do a run with this. Actually, no, let's do Bounty Hunter.
Please make a choice.
Bounty Hunter mode is notoriously pretty tough. Let's see if we can find some interesting looking builds. Well, this one's interesting right off the bat here. That's pretty nice. I do wish more people would like at least spend the effort to name their Gunpla. This thing's pretty cool. Do you? Interesting. Tip flip. I think I've seen this one before. Seen that one before. Yeah, the variety of Gunpla on display in the Bounty Hunter mode is like less than what it normally is. But we'll do these three. We will bring Meister. The Meister. And Isa. It will be using solid gold gem and actually, you know what? You'll use that one. And confirm, accept. There we go. There. So in case it hasn't been obvious, Bounty Hunter mode is not for the beginner player. This is very much a late game thing, even though it's available from the get-go. So my advice to new players is to ignore Bounty Hunter mode until you get towards the end game of story mode.
Stay focused.
Oh, I gotta fix the camera distance. I'm way too far zoomed out. Where's the game? I'm too far zoomed out. I don't remember what the default was. 10. Oh, yeah. There. That's better.
Let's do this thing.
So this thing, there's two basic purposes to the way this thing is built. Infinite shotgun is one. And that's going to do most of my damage. Is the infinite shotgun. You have double Gatling guns. The purpose of the Gatling guns is to get the awaken gauge up all the way. Then do that. So I do extra damage. And we have some special attacks like that just do a crap ton of damage. Then we just circle around and infinite shotgun blast until everything dies. It's a very simple setup. And it works surprisingly well. Every now and then I'll do that. And just do machine guns to get my awaken gauge back up again. So as long as I keep attacking, I can have an infinite awaken gauge. I can just stay in this mode forever. One down. Actually, did the other one die too? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh no. Are they still around? I can't tell. Also, this shotguns do a lot of break damage too. Okay, the other one is still alive. Oh, you got me there. Now, to be fair, I don't really know whether the infinite shotgun is intentional in the game or not. I would not be surprised if it gets adjusted in the future at some point. But for the time being, I have infinite shotgun attacks with this thing, which works surprisingly well. And that's what makes the build a bit of a cheese build. I can cheese very easily with this thing. I even did... Yeah, I did the final mission of story mode on new type with this thing. It wasn't that bad. I was just able to cheese chaos to death with this thing. It was surprisingly easy compared to what I went through on stream. Because this little thing is a little ball of death. Just kills everything. Yes, way more effective than you. Whatever the hell you are. Anyway, is there anything else I want to show off here? Because I'm kind of running out of things to talk about in this game now. I've been kind of silly going through and upgrading stuff, just for the hell of it. Grinding away at some of the missions, doing all different difficulties and whatnot. And this is like what I even said when I finished the game originally. There's not a lot to do in the post-game of this thing. You're just doing a lot of the same stuff over and over and over and over. So. I'll show this thing off for a moment. The Gundam Mark II. Originally it was different. I kind of tweaked it and made it better than it was before. Let's just do
This is the mission coming.
doing a quest here. Let's do this one here. Oh, hold on.
This is the coming.
Always forget. I want to change up the not difficulty. Keep on standard for now. Wingman, there we go. You will use. You can use my Gundam. Pretty Gundam. There we go. I wish I could just change her gunpla without having to play the mission the first time. It would just be more fun that way. I think if you do the mission or quest one time on any difficulty, you should be allowed to swap out the mobile suits on the other difficulties. I just think that would be fair. It would just be more fun. It would make replaying the missions more interesting if I could just do that.
Here we go.
So yeah, I kind of pretty much designed this thing for melee. It's not very good at the moment. It does the job okay.
Remember, good fighters rely on guts and grit. Is that the enemy ace? Nice! Let's keep it going! An enemy team has arrived.
Not too bad. I wasn't even using the missiles on this thing. I keep forgetting I have missiles equipped on here and I'm not using them. Wow.
Hey, look at that score! That was perfect!
Oh, did I? Okay, I don't remember turning off the high rarity. Oh, maybe I did turn it off. I don't know. Maybe I did turn it off. Or turn it back on again, I mean. I guess I turned all these back on again. Well, whatever. Alright, so anyway, that's where Gundam Breaker 4 is now. Got some nice quality of life updates that I think are to the benefit of the game and to players. So, got a couple new suits in the game. We got filters. Funnels are better. I didn't miss him at the giant mace. Giant mace is nerfed now, so it's not an op weapon anymore, by the way. Not that I really use it that much, but whatever. I prefer to use other weapons. Yes, I'm prefer not to. I prefer to do my cheese in other ways, like infinite shotguns. Much more effective. Anyway. Yes, Bandai needs to do a better job of anti-cheat monitoring of their events going forward. Hopefully somebody at Bandai will wake up and pay attention. Whatever. Anyway, I saw what the DLC are going to be releasing throughout the month of November. Coming on surprisingly quick to me. I would have figured they would have maybe spaced things out a little more, but I guess they just want to dump all the first wave of DLC as quickly as they can here. Hopefully that doesn't mean the game is dying already. I hope not, but anyway, like I mentioned, I'll do the extra story missions at a later date. I'm gonna wait till they all are released and then do them all in one shot. So yeah, I think that'll be it for tonight. Shorter vid. I'll do something else in a couple days here. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.